we are super pumped to tell you that in Peterborough and across different parts of our province and our nation, we're actually launching local teams to actually train believers in how to go out, share the gospel, and make a new believer who's actually trained to go make a new believer. So over the last number of years here in Peterborough, we've actually been training people through our outreach nights, which have trained literally hundreds of people in our city in how to go out, pray for people, share the gospel, live out the Great Commission here in our city. And we have seen God do such precious and tremendous things. But just this year, we were starting to feel stuck. Like we were seeing all this movement happen just on one night of the week, and we were seeing people come to Jesus and experience healing and transformation. But we were like, what if we could actually multiply what we're doing on one night to like many nights or many different pockets all over our city? So we started dreaming about local teams. So in the last month, we've actually seen 5 local teams established in different parts of the city where people are actually living out and leading their own outreach nights, their own like house church expression or small discipleship groups. And actually because of that very thing, we've seen people not only come to Jesus, but those people actually lead people to Jesus. So even in a month, we've seen 2 generations of Christians, people we've won to God, and then people that they have won back to God through the gospel. And so local teams have become such an important and vital part of our whole ministry, because we don't want to just do one outreach in the city once a week. We want to see every believer sent, every believer trained, so that this entire city, every corner of it, can actually hear and experience the gospel, which is people being forgiven of sin and transformed from their old life into a brand new creation because Jesus gave his life and his body and his blood on a cross for you and I. And so what we want to invite you to do is actually become part of a local team. There's kind of 2 options that we're running with. One, you can actually join one of our local teams that we already have established. So all you have to do is reach out to anyone on our team and we can facilitate that for you. Or secondly, you can actually start your own. And we want to help cheer you on and equip you to launch your own so that you would be leading your own discipleship group, house church, outreach team, whatever, that we want to see you out sharing the gospel and seeing the people who you know in your life, who you love and are praying for, come to Jesus. All of these local teams kind of connect and centralize these monthly events that we're calling family nights. So people will come once a month where we gather for family nights. We just celebrate what God is doing. So it's a way that you as a local team leader or part of a local team can actually connect with the wider movement that we're seeing happen in our city, province, and nation. So again, join a local team, start one, but we want to challenge you, sincerely challenge you to fulfill the Great Commission in our day, that we'd see people who are far from God come back to him, and we'll just see Jesus get the full reward of his sufferings.